00 Agent, Control. This is it. The notoriously hard level. So what'll it be? Well, to get through this, you have to execute the beginning half of this level pretty damn good. Took me a lot of tries, that's for sure. This is my preferred method of doing it. You can try and shoot that gun from the elevator, but I just have better luck positioning myself right here like that. And then of course you can stand behind this beam and remain unshot by this drone gun, which is super damn helpful. The third one is the easiest one to take care of. You just have to stand right here by this corner, and you can see the barrel quite easily. And then now I just take out the remaining 3 guards, which I like to use this corner over here, because sometimes the guy on the left will come like that, and you could use the corner for cover. I just kind of shot him. Didn't take damage. A little bit of lucky there. James, you were wonderful! Yes, this time. I fucked it up a lot more times than I was wonderful, that's for sure. So Natalya's got to do a little thing on the computer here to unlock the door. I don't know exactly how long it takes to unlock the door. If you go hang out by the door, literally what happens every time is she won't open the door until I turn around and be like, well, Natalya, what the fuck are you doing? And I start walking back towards her, and then she opens the door. Natalya? Oh, there it is. See? Every fucking time. Every single time. No matter where I'm standing, every time. Alright, so there's 2 guys at the very long end of this. Sometimes they will do the sprint, the running sprint and run and gun, whatever the hell you want. I'll call it the run and gun. They'll do the run and gun at you, and that shit sucks, so you kind of want to stay outside of the doorway and just use aiming to take them out. Now, if you go on the left side of the wall, right past the second section here, you can just see the first guy. These guys are fucking grenade-happy mofos, so you need to be careful here. And they're really, really accurate for some reason. Just this group of guards in particular. As soon as you peek your head around the corner, boom, they shoot you. I don't know why. But strategy, just be careful. That's all I can say, really. Try to take them out one by one. You don't want to have more than one in your vision at one time, otherwise they'll all shoot you. Sometimes they'll kill themselves with grenades. Sometimes they'll kill you with grenades. Ow. Well, if I make it past this with only getting shot at once or twice, then I consider that a victory. Here comes a grenade. Yeah. You could try and sprint past them and pick up the remote mines and use that to blow them up, because you have an extra couple remote mines that you don't need for the mainframes that you need to blow up. So that can work. I didn't really have that much luck with it, though. So the rest of this is not too bad until you get to the Natalya part. So from here on, it's pretty much smooth coasting. Kinda. Trying to be on, you really have to be on top of your Goldeneye game to beat this level. I hate when I get caught on the wall. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you're right next to a wall and you try to use the sidestep thing like that, or even walking and running, sometimes you'll just get caught on the wall for some reason and you won't be able to move. So now we'll just take Boris's gun while planting these mines. Thank you, Boris. Ah, I'm invincible! And I like to run over right behind this guy. He probably won't be quick enough to shoot you. Then you can use this little tab thing coming on the wall to take cover from the other guy. You can try to lure them downstairs or blow them up through the floor, but I don't bother with any of that. The body armor, luckily, is still here. Although I'm not picking it up right now for some reason. Sometimes I do things in a different order, it doesn't really matter. You just have to get all of this stuff done before you go see Natalya. Yeah, this room has lots of turrets in it. And a few guys. Sometimes they won't see you right away, depending on which angle you're standing facing the door. But once you have their attention, just wait for them to come to the doorway and take them all out. Don't forget the other gun. These aren't too bad. Granted that you can just, you know, stay far enough away that they can't see you. You can be out of their range. And now there's two guns on either side of the doorway, and I find that creeping on the right side and nudging out just inch by inch until you see one of them gives you the perfect spot to take both of them out. But be very careful, because just one little tiny pixel too far and you'll get shot by the one on the right. Sometimes there will be an extra guard in that alcove with the number 7 in it, so I always check it there, because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes he just won't come with the rest of the guards for whatever reason. Alright, so now that we have that mine planted on that mainframe, now we just need to grab the armor, plant one more mine on the mainframe by the door on the other side of the room, and then grab Natalya and go through the Goldeneye deactivation sequence. There we go. Let's do it. Alright. Now the reason this part is rather unfair is because of its randomness. Particularly with the guys that appear in behind the glass in the corners of the room on either side. Sometimes the glass will, the first time a guy appears, the glass will break, which signals to you that there's a dude there and gives you a chance to turn and shoot him before he unloads all over Natalya. But sometimes a guy will appear there again, in which case there's no glass that breaks and you have no warning except for a full clip of bullets unloading into Natalya while she goes, "Ugh!" or whatever. That guy was already readying a grenade. That was bad news. That blew up the glass, which could have definitely been trouble for me. Luckily, it didn't really matter, because I was able to get past this part. I find it easiest to target the guards as they're turning onto the stairs while they're at the top, and or coming down the stairs. Keep them from reaching the bottom of the stairs and you should be okay. But again, it's all up to the RNG of how the game decides to spawn these guys and route them towards your position. Sometimes they'll make straight for Natalya, either in the middle of the room or all the way over by the screen. I don't know. It's annoying when they run around. But I'd rather myself be taking damage than Natalya. She's kind of fragile. I don't know what the hell she's saying. She doesn't say anything like that in the movie. I don't think. So far, no glass breaking, which means I am very, very lucky. Because that is by far the thing that makes this part hard. Is the dudes behind the glass. Just trying to keep my attention on both sides of the room and taking out the guards as soon as I can. Grabbing ammo if I have a spare second, which is really hard to determine if you do or not. It's really just taking a risk every time I go to grab ammo. And there it is. Get out of here, Natalya. There's no guys in the glass, so we got super lucky. Now it's time to get the hell out of here. This isn't the first time I was able to get past this part. I did die right by the elevator. Because the last area is, well, you'll see, it's pretty hectic. I need to stop hanging around and just leave. They could be anywhere, so I'm trying to be careful. I heard shooting, but I don't know. I'm going. I'm going. Guy on the left. Oh, behind me. I'm being really paranoid and careful right now. But can you blame me? It's control. So now I need to plant the last mine, and blow up all the mainframes. Boom. Objective complete. Now, it's time to leave, James. Got full bar health. Should be alright. Right? There's too many dudes here. And my aim is a little off. Oh, I'm gonna take some damage here. And I really shouldn't be wasting my time or effort on these guys coming from behind. I'm gonna try to do it like I did on Secret Agent by coming behind these crates over here. But it doesn't work out as well as it did before. People are throwing grenades at me. They're coming from both sides. They're bull rushing me. So I'm like, fuck, fuck, fuck. Alright, we're gonna do it like we did in Jungle and just run. And by another miracle, made it to the elevator. Yeah! Mission complete. Very good, James. Very good. Whew. That is no joke of a level. And now that that's done, the end of this game is in sight. All we've got left is Caverns and Cradle, and then the 2 bonus missions. Alright, everybody. I'll see you there.